Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Grist record on Elementor Form submission. So here I am managing an event management company, and to promote it and in order to generate the leads for my business, I have created a special contact form with the help of Elementor, and I have attached it on my website. Now my objective is that as soon as an interested lead is going to submit that form with their details, automatically a record should be created of all the details of that lead in my Grist database. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between Elementor and Grist, and because they are not directly connected, so we are going to connect them with the help of Pabbly Connect without any coding and any programming skills to automate this entire process effortlessly. Now, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business and you want to learn how this automation is actually going to work, for that let me take you all towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So I am going to show you in this video how we can automatically add Elementor form details in Grist as a record. So here I am managing an event management company, and to promote my business, to collect the inquiries as well as new leads, I have created a form with the help of Elementor Forms. I have attached this form on my website, and now here I want to generate the leads with this form. But earlier I was not able to manage the leads properly. Therefore, I have connected this Elementor form with Grist now, which is a powerful database. And now I have built the connection between Elementor Forms and Grist in such a way that as soon as a new form will be submitted by an interested client or a lead, automatically the details of that lead, such as their first name, their last name, their email, their phone number, and the type of inquiry for which they have submitted the form, will be recorded in the systematic format, in organized format in my Grist account, in my database. Okay, now first of all, before moving forward, let me show you that how this automation is actually going to work. So here in front of you, I am going to submit this form as a lead, and when I'm going to enter the details in this form of a lead and I'm going to submit it, automatically and instantly the record of that lead will be created over here in the spreadsheet. Okay, so let's get started. Let's say the first name of the lead who is submitting this form is new, and let's say the last name is lead, new lead. Let's say the email is new20@pabblitudes.com. I'm going to enter a random phone number as well, and the inquiry. I want to organize a farewell dinner. This is a dummy inquiry, okay? So as I've entered the details in the form, when I'm going to click on send, and when I have submitted this form, let's go and check on Grist, and here we can see that automatically without any manual efforts, the data is recorded over here, and that too in the systematic format. Here we have first name, last name, email, mobile number, and the inquiry. So this is how the automation which we are going to create is going to work. So let's get started to learn how to create this automation. And here I have built the connection between my Elementor Forms and Grist without any coding and any programming skills. So how have I done that? With the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without the requirement of any coding or any programming skills, simply by connecting our work applications with each other, and that too effortlessly. So let's get started quickly. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But in case if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, currently, because I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to click on sign in to log into my account. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create our automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on the dashboard, we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders over here. Now, to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a new dialog box is appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Create Grist record on Elementor Form submission. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder over here. So you can see I have list of folders. Among these folders, because this automation is related to spreadsheet, so here I'm going to select spreadsheet automations. This is the special folder which I have created for all the automations which I'm going to create related to spreadsheet. Okay. Now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us, which contains a blank workflow which we have to fill up in order to complete our automation. The blank workflow contains two windows, trigger and action. So these are extremely important as they are the basic principles, the concepts, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose my objective is that for my event management company, as soon as a lead and interested client is going to submit my Elementor forms along with the inquiry, automatically that person's detail will be recorded in my Grist account. So here, let's say I'm going to take Elementor in trigger and Grist in my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these two applications, we will see that action is going to follow for the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the form is submitted in Elementor, then only the details will be recorded in Grist, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start creating our automation step by step. Now before moving forward, here I am going to show you that why I have taken Grist database over here in place of any other database such as Google Sheets, MySQL, Airtable, etc. So here Grist is a flexible database application that combines the best features of spreadsheets and databases. So I can use it for organizing my data, long data, managing workflows and creating collaborative dashboards. Therefore I have used Grist because it is particularly suited for businesses and individuals who need a customizable solution. So here I have used Grist over here to record my details, to record the details of my lead. Now, to start with the process of our automation, first of all, we have to go towards our trigger step and we have to select our trigger application. Over here, my trigger application will be Elementor because my objective is that as soon as a new form will be submitted in Elementor by the interested lead from our website, then automatically the response of that lead with all the details should be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Then only we will be able to transfer that response towards Grist. Okay, so here, in order to start the workflow, we need Elementor Form. So Elementor will be our trigger application. Then we have to select the trigger event. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. So here new form submission will be our trigger event because when the form will be submitted, then the response will be captured and that too instantly. Now as we have done that, you can see we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. So basically we need to follow the given instructions step by step carefully to insert this webhook URL inside our Elementor form because it is going to then act as a bridge for transferring the data of new form submission towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL and do not worry, I am going to show you each and every step that how you have to insert this webhook URL. So let me first of all take you towards Elementor account. As you know, Elementor is the plugin of WordPress. So you have to go towards WordPress site and then you have to open Elementor from there. If you have not installed Elementor as the plugin of WordPress, you have to first of all install it. After this, you have to select the specific form which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect. So this is the contact form which I have created and I have attached on my website in order to capture the leads. Okay. So I have selected my form. I have already entered all the fields which I want: first name, last name, email, phone number, and the inquiry message. After completing your form, from the left side, you will see the option of actions after submit. When the form will be submitted, what you want. When the form will be submitted, I want to capture the response inside Pabbly Connect. So I will have to send the response towards Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook. Okay. So let's click on this add button and here we will search for webhook. So when we have added webhook option over here, we can see webhook is available. So let's click on webhook. And here in the webhook URL field, you have to paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So first of all, I will delete the existing one, which I've already added. And now I'm going to paste the recent webhook URL, which we have recently copied from Pabbly Connect. After inserting the webhook URL, we just have to publish the form. So let's click on this publish button from top. And as we have done that, the connection is saved and it is set up successfully as the form is published. So now our contact form in Elementor is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So every time this form will be submitted by a new lead, the response of that lead will be captured inside Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook URL. So here in Pabbly Connect, it is showing waiting for webhook response. So in order to capture the new response, what we are supposed to do, we have to simply submit the form which we have created. So here, in order to submit the form, first of all, I'm going to go towards preview changes and I will submit it. Okay, so let's get started quickly. So let's start with the name. Let's say the name of the lead who is submitting this form is Smart, and let's say the last name of this lead is lead only. Okay, let's say the email is smartlead678@pabblitudes.com, a random email and a random phone number I'm going to enter. Then we have the inquiry. So let's say I'm going to enter the inquiry for this lead as Hi, I'm looking to book a venue for my wedding reception on December 15th. Okay, this is the inquiry which the lead is submitting. So when I'm going to submit this form with all the details of the lead, the response will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. As you can see, the response is already captured. One by one, let's start reading the details which we have received in the response. So first of all, we have received the name of the form. Then we have the form ID. When we'll scroll down, we have the time at which the form is submitted. Then we have the phone number of the lead, we have the first name and the last name of the lead, the inquiry, and the email address. Along with this, we have also received the exact date on which the form is submitted. This means our connection between Elementor and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful, and now every time a new form will be submitted in Elementor, automatically the response of that form with all the exact details are going to be captured instantly inside Pabbly Connect. As the response is captured, I want to create a systematic record of all the details of the lead and the inquiry in Grist. Okay, so for that now we have to build the connection between Grist and Pabbly Connect. In front of you, I'm going to delete all the given existing data from here so that we can add a new one. Okay. Now here I'm going to take you towards my Pabbly Connect account once again. We'll go towards the action step and let us select our action application as Grist. Then we have to select the action event. Now our action event will be to create a record. So we have selected that. Now we are going to build the connection. So to build the connection, we have clicked on connect, and here we have two options: add new connection and select existing connection. So in case if you already have an existing connection, just go with that. If you want to create a new one, I'm going to show you how you have to do that. So let's click on this add new connection. We have to provide a token. So how to get this token? For that, you just have to go towards your Grist account, and from the top you can see the option of profile. When you will click on this profile section, here we have the option of profile settings. So we have to select that. And under profile settings, when we will scroll down, we have the option of API key. So let's view the API key. Let's copy it, and I'm going to go back and paste it over here. Done. In the similar manner, you have to go towards your Grist account and find the API key to paste it, and then we have to click on save. As we have done that, the connection between Grist and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. Now we just have to move forward towards entering the details in these fields to create a record over there. So first of all, we have to select that team. I only have one team over here which is already selected. If you have multiple, you can select one of them from the drop down. Then we have to select the workspace. So here we have two workspaces. Okay, I am currently working in home workspace, so here I'm going to select the same. Okay, then we have to select the document. So here I'm going to go back towards Grist. We'll go back towards the documents. And here we have the document as data, as you can see. Okay, so already it is selected. Then we have the table. So the table name is leads. So I have selected that as well. Now we have to provide first name, email, mobile number, last name, and the inquiry. All these fields are exactly the same as we have the columns in our database: first name, last name, email, mobile number, and the inquiry. So when we will enter the details one by one in these fields, the record will be created. But we do not have to enter the details manually because we want to automate this entire process. So here we want that once we will complete this integration by entering the details, we should not change the data one by one again and again. Every time a new response will be captured, the data must get changed and replaced automatically. So in that case, we have to make the data dynamic. How we are going to do that? By simply mapping the data from the previous step. Here we have to enter the first name, and the first name and all other details of the lead are already captured in our earlier response. So we will select our previous step. Here we have the first name of the lead. We will insert it from the previous step directly. And in this way, we have mapped this name. When we have mapped this name, it has become dynamic, and with each and every new response, automatically now it is going to replace. Every time, this means a new form will be submitted in Elementor by a new lead. All the details which we are going to map are going to replace with the new details of that new lead. Okay, and in this way only we are going to automate the entire process. But in case if we will enter the data manually by typing or directly by copy and pasting, then the data will become static and then it is not going to replace. So here, therefore, mapping is very important. Then we will map the phone number, and the last name over here is also given. At last, the inquiry message which we have received. Okay. Now we'll click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, we have received a response over here. So let me take you towards my Grist account to check whether the record of this lead is systematically created in Grist or not. And yes, here we can see that the record is successfully created. We have the first name, the last name, the email, phone number, and the inquiry as well. This means our connection is absolutely successful between Grist and Pabbly Connect. So now every time a new form will be submitted in Elementor, automatically the response of that form is going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect. If you want, we can also check a live example in front of you. We'll go back towards Elementor. I'm going to once again go towards the preview form to open the form. and I'm going to submit it. Okay, so now I'm going to submit the form with some other details. This time, let's say the first name of the lead is demo, and the last name is, let's say, lead. Let's say the email is demolead45@pabblytudes.com, a random phone number, and the random inquiry. I am looking for decoration, catering, and photography services at my birthday party. This is the inquiry. When I'm going to click on send and when I'm going to submit this form like this, as soon as we have done that, let's go and check whether the data is recorded in Grist or not. And here we can see that yes, the data is recorded and all the details are exactly the same which we have entered while submitting the form. Name is demo. Here we have the last name, we have the email address, the phone number, and the exact inquiry. This means our connection is absolutely successful. And also our workflow is running fine. So in the similar manner, by following the same steps, you can also very easily create this automation without any coding or programming skills for your business to create records in Grist for every Elementor form submission. I hope this automation is clear to you and also it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.